Veterans Day is a time-honored opportunity for Americans to reflect on the service and commitment of all service members in the U.S. military stemming back to World War I. It's an opportunity for all of us to recognize those in service, which I think oftentimes the public in modern times has been very good about doing. More importantly, perhaps, it's an opportunity to recognize all of those still living former servicemen and women, and to be able to reflect more deeply across the expanse, depth, and breadth of the history of the United States that right now, based on living service members, dates back to World War II, and that generation is rapidly passing. So the Veterans Day this year is a great opportunity to reflect in particular on our passing World War II generation, to reflect on the great trials and tribulations of Korean War veterans, to remember the great sacrifice of our Vietnam veterans, and then of course all of those currently serving in uniform. So to me, it's an opportunity not only to thank current service members, but to thank those veterans who have served all the way back for the living generation to the 1940s. I have three military family members, all very important to me. My grandfather, Jack Root, my brother, Joe Jansen, and my son, Joe Jansen. My grandfather served in World War II as a gunnery officer in the United States Navy on the USS ship Juan de Fuca, a troop transport ship, torpedoed just after the Battle of Leyte Gulf in October 1944. He survived. His gunnery team battled valiantly. My brother Joe, who inspired me to be a Marine, an active duty Marine at a time where I was making my life choices in college, a Marine who did wonderful things as a company honorman in boot camp, a graduate, honor graduate out of the Marine Security Guard School in Quantico, and was living the high life in Yaoundé, Cameroon, and Nassau, Bahamas when I was making some serious life decisions, and showed me the nobility of a life in the Corps. And then to my son Joe, who's currently serving, an infantry officer coming out of 1st Battalion, 8th Marines, now at our Chemical Biological Incident Response Force in Indian Head, of whom I am so proud. So this probably for me and for our family has become the family tradition during November, during Veterans Day, to be able to recognize within the family each other's service, dating all the way back to my grandfather, Jack Root.